Welcome back, everybody, to this week's episode of Buddy Pass Podcast. Episode 41 is now live and running. Here with the fellas, Aiden and Brett. We got a little hockey to talk about today. NHL season is now underway. A couple teams have one game. A couple teams have 5 games played. But until then, fellas, how the fuck are we?
Oh, that was gross.
Just stop touching.
You did it.
You just touch lollipops together.
Yeah.
You just started COVID again.
Caramel apple pop. Our caps inside of this left.
Oh my god, dude. This is the most chiseled intro ever.
It's okay. No, good. Okay, though. Threw my back out on Sunday.
Can I just tell them what I walked down to on Sunday morning?
Yeah, and then I'll explain what happened.
From my perspective, I just wake up, just really foggy. I walk downstairs, try to get something going for the day, and I just see Aiden, my roommate, just on the floor. And I was like, all right, everyone has a floor time here and there. Everyone likes a good floor trip. No, he couldn't move, and it turns out he threw his back out, and we had to go get him some reinforcements from CVS. So I just want to give me and Brett some credit for being good roommates.
No, you guys are the best roommates.
Tylenol, his heating pad, and his aspirin cream.
Yeah.
And lots of kisses.
Yes.
A lot of what?
Lots of hugs.
Metaphorical kisses.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No, I very much appreciate both of you.
Mm-hmm.
But a little backstory. Tweaked it, I don't know, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks in the gym. Hurt for about a week. And I just, I thought it was pinched nerve, thought it was a little bit of muscle pain. So I rolled it out. Everything was fine. And then got back from the grocery store on Sunday, had 3 bags in one hand, was going to lift the last one, picked it up 2 inches out of the trunk, and it went right up my spine.
5'11", 210.
215.
215. Grocery bag just bodied him.
Oh, I've never been in so much pain in my entire life. I stood there for a second. Apparently, Caps Insider Bobby was in his car with his girlfriend directly behind me. Mm-hmm. Saw this happen.
Didn't help.
Didn't know. Just stayed in their car.
I think we concluded it wasn't them. So remember you were asking like what you were wearing? They said like totally different stuff. It was someone else.
No, but he identified the car.
Yeah, he was out to lunch though.
He identified the car.
And there is no other 1903 Volvo on this campus.
No, I'm not. I don't have the Volvo.
The
Subi.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. Shout out Cheryl, the Volvo though. But yeah, so laid on the floor all day Sunday and part of Monday. But we're up and about today, which is Wednesday. Feeling a little bit better. Still got some pain. But nice.
I lay on the floor all day Sundays anyway.
Can I offer some advice?
Yes.
Just a quick snippet of you should just learn after me and Brett. You can't pull what you don't have. So I'm just saying, if you want to avoid this problem, do we have a regimen hold the workout for you?
No, I got goals to hit. I got things to do.
The puck in the net.
Yeah,
we're all close to hit.
Exactly. Mine's in the gym.
Speaking about pucks in the net, you want to get into some trivia?
Well, how's Brett? Brett didn't say how he
was. Look at him, dude. There's nothing going on behind those eyes. Yeah, he does the same.
Different day, man.
Yeah.
You're
same
sucking
shit
on my caramel apple pop.
Same shit, different diaper.
Not a pop. Same shit, different diaper.
Yeah, I called it a pop.
Where are you from? You from Little Rock, Arkansas?
Nah, I'm Pony Boy. Soda pop.
What?
Outside.
What is, okay,
all right,
what are you doing?
I regret going.
What, have you never seen The Outsiders?
No, I have, but like what tone? Who do you think you are right now?
Soda pop. Big Poppy.
Big soda
Go
pop.
Sox. Except for last night.
Yeah, well, that was your fault too.
It was actually both of our faults.
Yeah.
Superstition.
It was both of our faults.
It was like 75-25.
Yeah.
We fucked up our superstitions. We're back into it tonight, Wednesday night. By the time you guys are listening to this, the Sox will either be down 3-2 or up 3-2. But by that, I mean they'll be up 3-2.
And we'll either still have a podcasting career or not, because we're putting it all on the line. We're putting the house on it tonight.
Yep.
This whole apartment that we don't even own.
No, that we rent. We'll put the whole rent on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
All right.
Well,
this is trivia.
We're actually going to have a feature from Ages Trivia today.
Yes.
But...
Or wait, should we do mine first? So I can be the opener and you can be the closer?
Yeah. You could be
Valdi.
Yeah. I'll be Evaldi, but I'll win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it took a
while.
while.
We got to see the question first.
All right. So I want to make sure I worded it right.
Oh boy.
Okay, I did. So I just saw this today. I was looking through, getting my notes ready for the pod. Very interesting statistic. I'll be curious to see if you guys get this. So out of the top 10 players with penalty minutes, or the top 10 penalty minute leaders, right, in the NHL.
What year?
This year. Which team is the most represented?
So, like,
do you mean last season?
No,
or this season?
in the first week and a half.
Okay.
The top 10 players with penalty minutes. Which team is most represented? Who
has the most players in that group?
Yes.
Tampa Bay.
St. Louis.
I think it's Tampa Bay. That's my answer. Locked in.
Locked in?
Both,
Locked and
both
loaded?
are on.
Yeah.
Are you locked in with yours?
Well, now I'm second guessing myself.
I just want to know. I'll read it again. Out of the top 10 players with the most penalty minutes, which team is most represented? Ready? I'll give you a number. With 4 players.
I'm trying to think of like.
Can I actually change my guess?
No.
I thought you were locked in.
You already said locked in.
Can I say my secondary guess in case it's right? You guys know I'm not lying.
Yes.
My secondary guess is the Kraken, but I'm keeping Lightning locked in.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in the Flames.
Yeah.
Good guess.
So are you both locked in with your first pick?
Do I get a secondary?
You would bet if you want to throw a secondary.
No, I'm all in or all out.
All right.
All right.
So you would both bet $100 on their first team?
I'll put the house
I
on
didn't
it.
say that.
I'll put the house on it. House on it.
I thought this was just for fun.
House on it.
House.
It's Seattle.
Secondary.
Dude, can I come live with you?
I got half my money back.
Ready for this? Top 5.
Yeah.
There are 3 Seattle Kraken.
I guess who they are. You have those.
It's on my laptop.
Vince Dunn.
Lauzon.
Lauzon's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Bastion is first
I was gonna
with
guess him.
27 penalty minutes through their first 5
That
games.
makes sense because he fought that dude on the Flyers.
Yeah.
Was it Nate Thompson he fought? I was
Yes.
just trying to think of fights, misconducts, and like.
Yeah.
Well, I said Lauzon because one, he's played awful and he's been taking a lot of penalties. That's what made me think of that. So that was
Dunn,
my
So
Dunn
he's
was a
being
good
Lauzon.
call, too.
what?
So he's being Lauzon.
He's
Play
being
awful,
lazy
take
zone.
penalties.
Lazy zone. That's also why I said St. Louis because like the headbutt thing. Just trying to think of teams that have played more games than
Yeah.
others.
Yeah.
That makes
See,
sense. So I think the team with the most games played.
But I just thought, like,
Mhm.
out of the top, I don't know, the top
Yeah.
5, there were, I think it was 3
Yeah.
of them.
They play a
It
great
was
game,
actually
man.
it was actually the Bruins and Brad Marchand got a 20-minute to 10 minutes for attempted manslaughter.
And licking.
In all 1 game.
Sexual
that the
harassment.
Bruins have played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all 1 games that the Bruins have played over a weekend.
Big Bruins game tonight though.
Yeah,
Huge.
second
Set the
one
tone for the season. This
Yeah.
sets the tone this game.
Yeah. All right, Brett.
I like that question. though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so mine.
Yeah.
I saw a thing posted on NHL the other day on their Instagram. Players to score with 9 or more different franchises.
Mike Sillinger.
Yeah, I literally didn't even ask the question. The reason they posted this was because you're right with Mike Sillinger that was scored with 12.
Mhm.
But biggest name on this list is Jaromir Jagr.
Mhm.
He scored with 9 different franchises.
Mhm.
What are they?
Yarmir Yager.
Yes.
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
Boston,
New York Rangers.
New York Rangers.
Devils. Panthers.
Yep.
Philly.
Yep.
What am I at?
6.
I need 3 more.
Where else did he play?
No. Hey, let's not forget. We already said Pittsburgh. NHL franchises?
Yeah.
Does Arizona Winnipeg count?
No.
Did he ever play with either of them?
Thrashers?
Nope.
I don't want to just keep guessing.
All right,
No.
you guys have said
6.
Bruins, Penguins, Panthers, Devils.
Uh-huh.
What were the other two? you
Calgary?
said? Hang on, what were the other 2 you said?
Bruins, Penguins, Devils, Rangers,
And you said Philly.
Panthers,
Calgary.
Calgary,
Calgary is 1, yes.
That was the last stop. That was
There's
his
2
last
more.
stop.
Philly.
There's 2 more.
2 more.
I know Calgary was the last stop.
He only scored 1 goal with them.
With Calgary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bang. Trying to get my brain going. I'm thinking like the other side. Well, my brain is like churning its milk, and it's just quiet for the listeners. So I'm just gonna keep rambling about how my brain is turning.
Okay.
Wow. So it's just not quiet for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you ever sometimes want to be maybe sometimes like
You said maybe too many times.
maybe could have sometimes always never been?
Okay, that's better.
Mm.
Are the last two east or west?
One's east, one's west.
Damn it! That's what I was hoping it wasn't.
I thought if I put my finger up, it would come to me.
What other East team did he play for? I gotta look at him.
Yeah, want me to tell you the number of games he played with those teams?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So with the team in the East, he played about quick math, 85-ish games.
What?
And then the team in the West,
Capitals.
That's the team in the East.
Bang!
Team in the West, he only played 34 games.
Is it Dallas?
Yep.
Nice.
Bang! Let's go, baby. We killed that one.
One more Yager question.
Oh,
We can also say on that list, Jared McCain. The list you saw. You were referring to with Sillinger.
If he has 9, he might not be on the list because it only lists some of the 9s.
Oh,
There's like a bunch.
I thought they posted that because it was his 9th franchise.
No, they posted it because
McCann?
McCain, yeah.
Not McCain. McCann.
Oh,
Yeah, McCain.
McCann. I hate you.
What can I do?
they posted it because
They
posted it because Derek Brassard scored with Philly, making.
I meant Jared. Just it's Brassard, not McCain.
What Brassard?
McCann.
Derek.
Derek, you said Jarek. Anyway.
Jarek.
Are you having a stroke right now?
Yannick Weber.
Anyway, Jaromir Jagr. Follow-up question about Jagr.
Double trip.
He scored 60.
Can I get a pause real quick? You need to stop deep throating that lollipop. It's distracting me.
Me?
Yes.
I'm just doing this.
That tickled your
it
uvula.
is pretty loud. I think you can definitely hear it.
What do you mean?
No, I don't even care about the sound. I'm just looking over at you, and you're tickling it with your uvula.
No, I'm not. It's
Yes,
going
you-
like right.
No, you're like with that. The caramel's already in your stomach.
It's going ready. You want to see what it's going right here?
Yeah. No way. You're edging it now. Now you're just edging the lollipop.
Jesus Christ.
Give it a normal suck.
All right. What's
So
the other?
Jaromir Jagr
Thank you.
scored
God.
60-plus goals once in his career. It was 62 to be exact.
Mhm.
What year and with what team?
Rangers.
No.
Was it Capitals?
No.
What? He tore it up on Rangers. That's why.
He did.
Yeah.
He had a couple 50s.
Oh, that's what I mean.
62.
Is it Pens?
Yep. What year?
91.
No.
I'll never guess the year.
Was it 2000?
Mm-mm. Pre.
Pretty little thing. Michael Jackson. 93.
Nope.
I'm trying to think of when he was snapping around with Larry Murph. And even Caulfield. Paul Caulfield.
You're the veteran guy. You know all the vets.
I know all that stupid shit. Kidding. It was a Paul Coffey joke, but I said Paul Caulfield.
Okay. Is it in the 90s?
Yeah.
97.
Nope.
96?
Which version? 96, 97, or 95, 96?
Yeah.
95, 96.
Yes.
That's a guess. I don't know.
Tic-tac-toe.
He scored 62 goals and 87 assists for 149 points that year.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know what I was thinking about too, just in terms of that shit, how we're thinking like McDavid is like poised to legit have a 150-point season that hasn't been done in like, 2 decades, something crazy like that. Like guys like Dave fucking Taylor were getting that playing with Gretzky back on the Kings. Like, isn't that just so dumb, dude? It's just so dumb, dude. You can't look at the league the same as it used to be. Dave fucking Taylor used to be getting 150, and I'm not saying he was a scrub. He was actually nice with it. But Dave Taylor, and we're talking about Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
Getting the same point totals and thinking it's the same thing just because numbers are numbers. No.
Yeah.
That's just my little ramble.
Rambo.
But, yeah, it's my little Rambo. What Well, good questions, fellas. I really enjoyed those.
Thank you.
That was a good tips to table with the company guest, AC Fitness on this phone.
Underscore
ACC.
ACC Fitness underscore.
Thank you.
Aiden,
Shameless plug.
Aiden Clark-Crowley lives at Road.
Actually, it's Aiden Crowley Assumption College, but
Can I kick this
Wow.
off by saying fuck the Blackhawks for scratching Dylan Strome?
And for
the fourth game
and
in a
for
row.
this allegations and
Oh
all the
well,
other
yeah,
shit.
but we've already talked about. That. In more current news,
Is that where we're gonna start? We're gonna start out with
I just wanted to let that out.
Chicago.
You can start whatever you want.
Let's start with a diss track.
All right, let's
fuck
diss.
the Blackhawks and fuck their mamas.
Let's diss the West because only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams have an above 500 winning percentage right now.
Because the West is
While-
extremely awful.
While 1, 2, 3 teams in the East
Yeah.
have less than 500.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Which is crazy too, because the Wild, St. Louis are undefeated. Are the Ducks undefeated?
No, they're 2-2.
Oh, say hot, right?
The Edmonton is the other one.
Edmonton.
Edmonton and the Wild are 3-0, while St. Louis is 2-0.
Yeah,
Other than that, Anaheim and Dallas are both 2-2, and then everyone is either 1-2, 0-2, 0-3.
like poverty
Like
conference.
bad.
The Ducks, I thought the Ducks were looking a little competitive last night, and I mean, obviously the Kings, dude, it's not that like I guess like the record saying like stands for itself, but like also they've been playing good hockey. Like, you know, the Ducks at 2-2. You know, yeah, the Kings are 1-2, but they put up some games, and Ashley fuck Anze Kopitar for single-handedly beating me in fantasy hockey.
Yeah.
He put up like
Via me,
Yeah.
he put
Because I
up
was
like
the
20
one-
points in 2 games. Like that is, I don't even know how you do that.
20 fantasy points.
Fantasy points, yeah.
Yeah.
Which still was like eight regular points.
The
Yeah.
3 stars of the week were this past week in the NHL was Steven Stamkos in first. It was Anze Kopitar second, and then Alex Ovechkin third.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, it's 2000.
2009.
It's 2010.
Yeah,
Right now.
literally. What
Like-
the fuck?
Like I don't know what year it is, but having those 3 in the top 3 of the league in the
Mhm.
first week is just.
It's kind of nice to see, though.
It is kind of nice.
It's
to
kind
see.
of cool, yeah. Brings a
With
little
all-
kid out of me.
With all those guys getting older, it kind of brings me
Yeah.
back the last 10 years or so.
What do you guys think then, just in terms of we're just talking about standings right now? What's more surprising in your guys' opinion? Montreal 0-4 or Buffalo Sabres 3-0?
Buffalo 3-0.
I gotta say Montreal.
I'm with Ralph.
Yeah.
No, I obviously having Price out hurts, but I feel like the fact that Montreal went all the way to the finals last year overshadows how bad they were last year. If you remember, they barely got into the playoffs. They started hot. The first
Yeah.
quarter of the year, third of the year was really, really good.
Mhm.
But then after that, they literally trailed off. Couldn't score goals,
Yeah.
couldn't win games. They got in the playoffs, I feel like off a whim, like
Mhm.
just barely made it in and then made a Cinderella run. Obviously, it helps playing Toronto, who can't ever get out of the first round.
Mhm.
But they just got stellar goaltending. I think their youth kind of stepped up a little bit. But I feel like that run overshadows the skill that team actually has, which is not much. And now they lost Deneau.
Mhm.
Obviously, Price is out, and God bless him, and hope
Yeah.
he gets better. I mean, you bring Dvorak in, but
Yeah.
he's not really the same as Deneau.
They also lost. They lost.
Weber,
Basically lost Weber for the entire year. He's not traded. He's still in the organization. But then they lost KK. Kotkaniemi, who
yeah.
may have not put a lot in, but that's still another guy that's been around that organization. And they lost Thomas Tatar, who was one of the better 5-on-5 goal scorers. Granted, he was pretty much scratched for most of the playoffs, but still, like for a regular season and everything like that, I mean, I think they lost a lot that nobody really realized how much it hurt them. But I think also Suzuki's having a tough sophomore year to start in 4 games. I mean, Drouin's doing whatever Drouin can do. I just think that there's a lot of holes on this team. They do need Mike Hoffman back. I think that'll really help them a lot. But I'm still confident, though, that this team will figure it out and get to 500 and find that 5th wild card spot in the East. I'm still confident. I think if it's too early to be calling to say that Buffalo will be good. It's too early to say that Montreal will be bad.
No, 100%.
No.
I'm just not surprised that they are where they are because I think they were that cup run severely overshadowed the fact that they're not, even before this offseason, they still weren't a very complete team.
Yeah. I just think they don't have the team that they had, though.
Oh, not at all.
So it's like, it's almost like we're comparing apples to oranges. Like the team that they went to the cup with is barely the same team that they have right now. If they had that same exact roster back right now, do you think they're 0-4?
Not a chance.
I don't know. I honestly don't think this team, even with all those guys, I feel like they're still not as
They're 0-4
great.
though? 0-4 back.
2-2.
That's yeah.
I'd give them 2-2.
Yeah. And I would still give them a wild card spot, even if they had that same team back last year.
Yeah.
And then I would put my house on that they go to the cup again.
Really?
The crib.
Wow. That's bold.
If you have a podcast, you have to say bold things.
Yeah.
Just like chocolate chip and mint doesn't go together.
That's cap.
I hate mint chocolate chip.
All right. Well,
It's
you
disgusting.
can go.
I have a podcast. We have to say these things.
Hamburgers and cheeseburgers go well with fries.
You know what you go well with? The door. Leave.
Fast.
We haven't talked about any of the because like it all happened after we recorded last week's pod. All the guys who scored like their first goals so far.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I have.
Yeah.
You want to know how
It's like
many?
5.
11.
Okay.
In the
that's right.
first week, there are
2 + 1.
11. Yeah. 11 first career goals. You guys want to name them?
All right,
Yeah.
so there's Hendricks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hendricks, McTavish, Mercer,
Raymond.
Raymond. Who was the other one last night? It was Mercer and someone else last night. Oh, Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond was one of them. Was Cedar one of them?
He hasn't scored yet.
He hasn't scored yet.
Mercer,
Fuck,
Raymond,
now it's harder.
Pierre, McTavish. Oh my God. Marco Rossi?
I don't even know if he's playing.
He definitely played the other night. I remember
He
seeing him
did?
do something. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Was it?
I should have wrote the teams down they were on. I didn't do that.
Oh, shit.
Tomanisano?
Nope.
No. I don't know.
Tomasito? Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the Preds kid.
There was 3 the night that LaPierre and McTavish did.
Yeah.
There was a third one also that night. Because Mercer and Raymond were last night.
Shit.
Why can I not think
I
of this?
don't know. Why did I say it so we don't have the whole
Yeah.
awkward silence thing for the listeners?
Yeah, here, wait, let me. Goals.
Was it someone on the Rangers? No.
I can't.
Oh, it was Brian Giunta.
Oh, yeah.
He's scored-
He's been highly touted for years.
He scored his 30th
Yeah.
first career goal.
He's actually Fabian Lysell.
So,
Oh, Eklund.
no.
Oh.
So, Dahlin
Oh, my
on
God.
San Jose last night.
He scored 2.
Yeah.
Did he have 2?
He had
First
2, yeah.
I saw 1. Byram.
Oh, yeah.
Byram was the one the same night
Yeah,
as
that's bad.
McTavish.
LaPierre.
Mm-hmm.
Lundell on Florida.
Oh, that was last night, right?
That was last
Yeah.
night. McTavish.
Mm-hmm.
Mercer. O'Connor, who
Kyle?
Drew. The Oz kid.
Hold on.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. The ginger. No offense.
AIDS.
Me. I wish I wrote the names down. I didn't write them down. But O'Connor, Peterson on
Oh,
Dallas.
Yeah.
Pod Colson
That's right.
That's my boy.
Wow.
That's my
in
boy.
Vancouver.
I'm an idiot.
Yo, what's his name again, though?
Paul Colson. Vasily.
Mason Raymond.
Tom Vasily. Yeah. Wait. You mean Lucas Raymond.
Lucas Raymond, that's what I meant. And then
Lucas McTavish and Mason Raymond.
I was trying to find his first name, but now I can't. Weatherby.
Oh. The
I think I
Flyers
saw
kid?
that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't write the.
That's fair, mate.
I'm an idiot because
Oh,
I
they
didn't.
have a kid.
I didn't write the teams down. But yeah, in the first
Okay.
week, there have been 11 first career goals, all by a
I
bunch of
love
young
it.
kids, which is
Love-
really, really
love
cool.
that. So you have the old guys running the league, and then the new kids stepping their foot through the dough.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of scoring, though, Alexander Ovechkin continues to climb. 5th all time.
Yeah, he
He's
passed
in sole
Marcel.
possession of 5 now.
He passed Marcel Dion.
Had
I think
another.
he only needs maybe 5 or 6 more to get into 4th.
Yep. He had another one last night. Empty netter. But, again,
Doesn't
a
count.
goal is a goal.
Doesn't count. I think that's like going for a walk and going downhill. It doesn't count.
You love that
really do.
I love that trip. Like when we'll be driving to Dunks on our way back, there's like a hill we go up, but if people are walking down, I just love yelling out the window like downhill doesn't count, and just completely ruin their walk.
They definitely never hear you.
They definitely always do.
One could argue downhill might be equally as hard. It's harder than going flat.
No,
It's a lot
It's tough on the Achilles.
of like
Achilles?
activation, a lot of glute activation.
Really?
Because you gotta keep yourself up, right?
What about
You
gravity?
need some
You
glute
just let the noodle
activation.
legs go and you just fly down that hill
Or you just go straight down.
on a skateboard, which still wouldn't count.
It's an arrowhead.
Please don't. Please put that away.
Yeah, please get that out of my face.
But yeah, Ovechkin continues to score. He's got 3 this year already, I think.
What?
3 or 4.
Oh, it was an accident.
I thought it was your toe.
No.
I think he'll get like 35, 40 this year, inching even
Yeah.
closer to Gretzky. But they were talking about it was really cool the first night, the opening night of NHL, obviously TNT, or no, it was Wednesday night when TNT was on and they had Gretzky interviewing Ovechkin, and I think that was just really cool because obviously you've heard Gretzky talk about how
He wants him to.
he wants him to beat
Yeah.
him. He wants him to. I think it would be awesome.
Which
And
is
then you
nice.
get all the angry Twitter people that are like, no, he can't ever beat it. If he
Yeah.
beats it, it's fake. Blah, blah, blah.
Gretzky's the greatest ever. Like, dude, Gretzky would love for the game to grow. I don't really think he would care if somebody passed him because, I mean, at least he knows then the game is getting better. You know what I mean? If it's
And the other thing is, like, just because Ovechkin takes over the goal scoring record doesn't mean Ovechkin's the greatest of all time.
yeah.
Gretzky is still the greatest of all time. Will probably forever be the greatest of all time. But he just might not be the greatest goal scorer of all time. I think already Ovechkin's the greatest goal
Oh,
scorer.
he is. He has to
He
be.
is scoring
He is.
in the hardest version of hockey, NHL hockey to ever be played.
At 5 years old?
36.
36 years old, he's yeah.
I don't think Gretzky will go down as the greatest ever forever.
I think for the next few decades, yes.
You guys
he
ever
will.
heard of Duncan Keith, though?
Yeah, when he got absolutely mash-peed along the boards. Honestly, though, he ate that. Like, I gotta
did.
respect that. He ate that hit and he got up. It's just, I love seeing him get rocked.
Because you're such Keith haters.
No, Duncan Keith was the reason I wore number 2 back when if you want to call it.
I just said he's the greatest player of all time.
Okay.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Devin Seneguchi, best player to ever walk the ice.
You're forgetting about Dick Clapper.
Dick Clapper
Anyway.
was a legend.
Lightning are doing their typical thing of freeing up
Oh,
$10 million
my.
in cap space.
It's funnier the second time. It's always funnier the second time.
Is it?
I'm laughing. It's
I'll
just,
want
third
football.
time?
I'm not laughing because I think I love it. I'm laughing because I'm in so much pain seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts.
Fuck
Lightning, though, honestly, do not look good through the first couple games.
And you know what?
Do
though?
not look
why they
good.
They only got the playoffs without Cooch because of the absolute amazing front-to-back team they had last year. They lost basically their entire bottom 6, and now they lost Cooch. Dude, who knows? This team could not make playoffs because of that.
I'll be honest,
I would love that.
Vasilevsky doesn't look great either.
No.
They lost 4-1 last night to Florida. They just don't. I've been saying it from the start. I think Vasilevsky is still one of the top 10 goalies in the league, but he's by no means the best. I think
Yeah.
he's severely overrated.
Hellish
He's just had a great team in front of him the last 4 years.
Which is why I think Hellish Buck has been
Yes.
my guy who I've always thought is like, if I had to pick between him and Vassy, I think he's number 1. I love seeing the pictures online too, and every time I watch them, I don't know what is wrong with Winnipeg, but they physically cannot let this guy not see at least like a 0-on-2, a 0-on-3.
Oh, I saw that picture too.
It is, dude. This happens. I've never seen a goalie face so many 3-on-0s.
Yeah.
And shit like that. And then
Through the
3-on-1.
first season, through the first couple games.
Yeah, and then that last Winnipeg blew that game last night to Minnesota, and then in OT they won. Minnesota won on a 3-on-1.
Yep.
Was
Just
that Winnipeg or was that?
it was Winnipeg.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was. I thought
Yeah,
it was
because
Anaheim.
Andrew Cobb gave me a couple points.
That's right.
Joel Eriksson with the Hattie.
Yep.
And OT.
Love that kid.
Love him.
Love his game so much. He's
Yeah.
gotta get. He's paid his dues, and people need to pay their dues on giving him some shine.
Dude,
because
that group of three they had out there when he scored that was Fiala, Kaprizov, Eriksson.
love that. I absolutely love
That's
that. And I have
terrifying.
Fiala on that. On the little fantasy box.
I have Zuccarello and had 2 goals. So
Really?
yeah.
Next time you play me, I'm bashing Ante Kopitar's knees in.
All right, just going back to Tampa though.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I think again, you mentioned their bottom 6 pretty much gone. Defensemen didn't really go anywhere, but I don't think they're going to be nearly as great a team as they have been in the past. I think Vasilevsky's overrated, and they just honestly have not looked good at all.
No.
Like, they easily could be 1-3 right now if they didn't come back. If Detroit didn't piss the bed and give up their 3-goal lead, they're up 6-3 in the third period.
do that?
6-3, and
Tyler
they lost.
Bertuzzi had 4 goals.
5-2, whatever.
If I'm Tyler Bertuzzi, I walk in that locker room and I'm not kidding. I bitch everybody out. I give you 4 goals.
Yeah.
And you can't give me anything. You
Mhm.
cannot give us a win. And when I score 4 goals, he has
Yeah.
looked good though. He's looked great.
Yeah, yes. He scored again last night.
Yeah. And I love seeing Dylan Larkin too. Just the wires crossing in his head when he took that hit. But I don't know why. I don't know. I do not understand why he got fined for that.
Yeah.
Or was it suspension?
No, that's suspended.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
think like
One-
2, dude.
Was it 2? They might have just been
It was
one.
either 1 or 2.
I think it was
Because he
one.
played last night.
I don't understand why that's a suspension. I understand the whole. I mean, we can get into this, the whole headbutting thing. I understand why that's a suspension. I think it's awesome. I think it's hilarious. I understand completely why it's a suspension, but I don't know. It's just so funny to me. Like Buchnevich did the little headbutt thing to who was it? A
What was
couple
it
nights
last
ago.
It was
2 nights ago. I
2
think.
nights ago.
And then Rasmus Anderson headbutts
It was a
Yamamoto.
Yeah.
That, like, dude, I don't understand this new defense tactic going on, but I love it. Headbutting is the most psycho thing ever.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You're in a fight with someone and you just headbutt them. That is psychopath shit.
I know.
But I love it.
I don't know where it comes from though. We haven't seen headbutting like recently at all. Now
Last thing I saw.
we're seeing it in the first 5 games of the season. There's 2.
It was Andrew Shaw with the headbutt goal.
Oh my
Remember that?
god.
Yeah.
Still think that should count, but at the same time, I'm good they don't do that because that's the whole reason with the whole kicking thing, especially in the slot, because people can like get hurt with that shit.
Mhm.
Like if you take a boot to the head, you're done. Who just took a guy on Dallas? Rube Hintz took a
that.
skate to a head.
Came right back though.
Oh,
Right to
'cause
his
he ate
right to
that.
his mouth. He was leaking.
Yeah, he's putting 70 points up. Clock me in.
7.
100 Dow.
Yeah.
100 Dow was 7 points.
Got to be a homer here for a second. McAvoy contracts makes me
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about that.
extremely hard.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the McAvoy contract? That's kind of the latest deal we haven't talked about.
He deserves every goddamn fucking penny.
Yeah.
No surprise at all. Just with how we've seen
Mhm.
the rest of the defenseman contracts come out this year. No surprise.
Mhm.
None. I'm happy with it. 8 years, great
Mhm.
term. Obviously term. Money, great.
Mhm.
He's going to be worth that. I don't think he's worth it now. I think he'll be worth it in 2 years. He's putting.
I think he's worth it now.
You think so?
I think there's no better defenseman 5-on-5 in the league, especially in terms of 5-on-5 defense. I think he could put a couple more. He could put a couple more points on the board. But I mean, his first pass out of the zone is so nice. His poise with the puck, looking guys off. I think he literally does everything perfect besides putting points on the boards, which I guess at the end of the day, you need that. But I mean,
But
more
also-
power play time this year, I think
Yeah.
will only help.
I was gonna say also at the end of the day as a defenseman. I want him
Yeah.
to play defense first. If
Yeah.
he's gonna do that perfectly. And I mean the offense is gonna improve. I have full faith in his offense
Mhm.
improving. But I just hate to when the contract was announced and stuff on social media and I go through the comments and everything and everyone's probably non-Bruins fans are like, oh, how he hasn't even put up more than 35 points yet. Like, dude,
You never watched
do
him.
you know how good of an actual defender he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are so dumb.
Especially when it's
and he's gonna beat that 35 points
Yeah.
probably this year.
If he puts up 40 to 50 for the next 6-something years, I honestly, dude, I'm perfect with that. I'm fine with that. We do not need him to be 70, 80 PPG guy. I really like him, especially when it comes to things where he's like doing those little things. Like when he hits someone, he's not going to blow someone up. He's separating man from puck, so puck can be in transition after that. And I don't know, man. I love it. And I think too, I don't know what it is. Tickle me this. Like the way contracts are done in the other leagues, is it not also based on like, all right, yes, you may not be this amount of AAV now, but when, you know, in 8 years, when things are more money is put into the sport and you still make the money you did 8 years ago, this is a great contract. Like, do people not understand, or does that not happen in other sports where you don't pay a guy just for right now, you pay a guy for projection?
Value.
Yeah. Is that not a thing? I honestly don't know.
So I think that's kind of goes into the way that his salary is structured out. So every year, right, for the next after his initial 4.9 contract is up, which ends this year, he goes into the 9.5, which cap hit is 9.5 until 29-30. But his base salaries are different for every year. And it's a lot of different signing bonuses too. So for the first year, base salary is $6 million. And then after that, 7.75, 8.5, 8.5, 6.0, 3.75, 4.5, 4.5. But after his first year of $6 million base salary, obviously it goes up, but with his signing bonuses, he's going to be making 11.5, 11.5, 10, because the signing bonuses are big on that too. Yeah. So cap hit annually, it'll be 9.5, but with the addition of like the base salary and signing bonuses, it kind of breaks it down a little bit different, which is kind of cool to look at.
Yeah.
And if I'm a player too, I want more signing bonuses because that shit is guaranteed. You know what I mean? If there's a lockout, the GM is still paying me my signing bonus every July, whatever it is. I'm getting sheets into my bank account.
Weren't Barkov's contract, weren't his signing bonuses like fucking massive?
It was like 80% of it was signing.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Austin Matthews too, I think when he signed, his was like 80-85% signing bonuses. I'm not sure about, you know, the Tavares contract and Marner one, but I know Matthews is very signing bonus heavy, which is good, dude. Protect the players.
If you
protect
know
their
you're
money.
that good, dude, fucking get your money. Get it
I'm saying pay me a bill on the cap.
Yes.
Give me 11 on the signing bonus.
So the base salary for Tavares is not over $1 million.
So he's all signing bonus still?
15.25, 14.9, 11.09, 8.4, 7.04, 7. Like,
wow.
So
the signing bonus for his 2018-2019 contract was $15.25 million.
So he woke up on one probably beautiful summer day in Toronto.
He's got a tea time at 9.
He's got his little pajamas on, his little Leaf pajamas on still that are still the same size when he was 9. He somehow fits in them. It's maybe a little stretched out, and he just wakes up with $15 million. He went to Chili's that day and never left.
Oh.
If we get a signing bonus one day, can we all just spend it at Chili's in one day?
What would our contract be for if we ever sign something that involves a signing bonus?
President of the United States. Presidents.
The first
something well, like individually or as a group?
We're like
Whatever
we are
want,
so this is the president.
Collectively we are one person.
We're a trident. Tri-president.
Trifecta.
That was sick. I like trident better.
The gum?
Yeah.
We can change the flag.
To what?
A trident.
Ooh.
Is that the like 3-pronged?
Yeah. That'd be kind of dope.
With the 3-pronged goats.
3-headed goat.
Zib's Dirk. We can't get into this because every time we talk about us being rappers, we sound like the worst people in the world.
Yeah.
I'm from Weymouth, Mass. Very blue
Taking every opportunity you can to say that.
Very blue collar.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you have any other points we haven't talked about on that list?
I have plenty.
Like what?
What in the fucking hell is Buffalo?
Sick.
Yeah. Wagon.
Cody Eakin.
Dirty.
He's got an orange mullet.
Oh yeah, I want I want to throw him around by his hair.
Dude,
and just,
I want
lasso
to.
him.
Seeing him in that orange mullet actually makes me. I've never wanted to beat someone up so bad.
What?
Dude, imagine him on the playground like that as a kid.
Oh my god, dude.
That
He's
kid,
disgusting.
if he wasn't a professional athlete, he'd be a janitor. No hate to janitors, but he'd be a janitor.
Hey, I respect it. My kind. Rock on, Deacon.
Dude, his is orange.
Yeah, dude. No, like, did you see it?
No, I know.
Like,
me in the sun,
bro,
though, I
do
get
I have
like
to grab
wicked.
that traffic cone and give you a visual?
Yeah.
Like, it is bright orange, like brighter than the sun.
I know I'm not that ginger, but in the sun, have you seen me in the sun?
Yeah.
Get him on the same
In the
spectrum as that,
In the
dog.
summertime, it gets wicked light.
I feel like we're trying to help you.
Nah.
You see, but you have like the waviness and curliness to your hair, where I think a mullet looks better that way. His is just thin, straight hair, just fucking flailing around back there.
Like
no,
his.
his hair also looks good.
No, his looks
Not a
good.
short hair guy.
Yeah, his hair looks.
His hair do be looking.
Yeah, it definitely looks.
But anyway, yeah, Buffalo's sick, and they have a 10-game losing streak coming up very soon.
Yeah, let me see. Let me check the time on that. And
Probably next month or
anytime.
so.
and oven is ready.
Yeah.
Put it in. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I love this is my favorite time of the year when Buffalo gets to go on a heater and then they get to shit the bed. But this first month is really fun usually. But and they don't even have Jack Eichel. Craig Anderson, I think is going to end the year with a save percentage of 1,001. And yeah,
I was gonna say Oposo looks really, really good.
yeah. Why is he actually look good? Like you're right.
He's got 3 points in 3 games.
It's 2010 again. Because we talked about this earlier.
Skinner,
Oposo's good.
Skinner scored an unreal.
Skinner actually looks pretty decent.
Is that the year he won?
Still not worth $9 million, but pretty decent.
Is that the? Yeah, he's creeping back up to now.
closer
He's
to
at like
that.
$5 million right now.
Oh,
He's
I
got
don't
a
even
couple
know
more.
he's at $5 million.
Or he's at like $3 million. I don't
Yeah.
know right now. Instead of the 950.
$950K.
Yeah, that he was last year.
Huh.
And then he's creeping back up to that 9.5. Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
Just seeing clips of Oposo, I was looking at him while I was at work earlier.
Mhm.
It's like he's a completely different guy.
Yeah.
He's playing with confidence.
Yeah.
Completely different guy. It's really, really
At the
cool.
same time, though, like if you have nothing to lose,
You
got nothing to worry about. It like
balls
everybody.
to the wall.
Everybody expects you to lose every single game. Wouldn't that make you, I guess, kind of loosen up and have the confidence and, you know what I mean? Kind of
Yeah.
a reverse psychology type thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're a good point. When you go into stuff knowing that you have nothing to lose, like fucking Buffalo right now. I mean, they hopefully can't do worse than last year, right?
They did lose
like
18 in a
so
row.
like, dude, you
last year.
just go into games saying fuck it, balls to the wall.
That's
Fuck it, we ball.
That's literally
Like,
how I go into every
You
test.
just
If
go
I
in.
fail, there's always another year.
Yep.
And then if I somehow pull off an 84, 10-4.
like you did on our econometrics.
Oh, yeah, I was hoping you'd say that. Plug.
Yep.
Yeah, econometrics for life.
Numbers guy right here.
Yeah, econ guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good points. I like that.
Thank you. A few more. McDavid already up to what, 7 points?
8.
8.
The inevitable.
8 in 3 games.
Yeah. So he's right back to
Hat trick in the furry first game, I think, right?
the furry first game.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
I meant.
What's on your mind? What are you thinking of? Something you gotta get off your chest?
Ba with a V.
Which is so funny too, because at 8 and
Virginia.
3,
West Virginia.
Take me home.
my mom. So he has 8 points in 3 games, which is so funny too. How it's like, isn't that almost pretty much the point per game average we're all anticipating?
Yeah.
You know, maybe a little bit higher right now. Obviously, it's only 3 games, but like
It's like, oh, you don't have 10 yet?
yeah, it's like you should have. You know, if we have him projected at like 150, it's almost where he should be aligned with. Whereas Ante Kopitar with like 6 and 2.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Ante, we didn't expect this, Mr. Slovenia.
It's 2021. We're not in 2012 anymore.
Yeah,
You're not
Yeah,
supposed to still be good.
McDavid's not in diapers.
No, he's not.
I love Kopitar still being sick, though.
Oh, I
I
love it.
literally love
I
Kopitar.
want Dustin Brown to legit put up 55 goals.
Imagine
Dustin Brown.
Dusty Brown scoring 50 goals.
Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker. We're coming for you tonight, buddy.
Yep.
Run him out of the building.
Houston.
Run him out of the building.
Fuck Jose Altuve. And everyone else on the Astros except for Zach Greinke.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Fuck Greinke.
Yeah, check your watch next time, Correa. I'll tell you what time the flight leaves tomorrow morning when we send you up packing.
I mean, we're going back to Houston.
Yeah, they're going to Houston.
Well, we're going to send him
what time the Uber's going to be there to pick him up?
Yeah, to get him back to the hotel. And then I lock the hotel from the outside.
Home. They're in Houston.
Yeah, he's going to be in a hotel.
Well, tonight's in Boston.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was saying.
They go 2-3-2 in baseball.
Yeah. That's what I was
tonight.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was in that. So that's why I said like flight back home.
They give a travel day in between. So after tonight, they'll have a day off. Then it'll be 2 days.
Oh, that's my bad. Then
So
you were right on everything.
You.
I'm sorry I nitpicked all of that.
Thank you. Sorry for ruining the bet.
I'm sorry for ruining the bet.
And say it was a good joke.
It was a really good joke. Honestly, if I wasn't an idiot, it would have been awesome. But I was an idiot and I ruined it. So I apologize to all the listeners.
For other times I'm an idiot too. I gotta pay my dues.
Yeah, you do.
I hate the 2-3-2 setup though for home away.
Yeah, it sucks.
2-2-1-1-1 is the only and best way to go.
I feel there's too much ice to it there.
What, with 2-3-2?
Yeah.
It's kind of like how the mound like tilts a little.
Yeah. You're giving full advantage to the underdog.
Well, we also have a great wall of China in our left field. Also that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, interesting stat last night.
Baseball guys.
Was it Bregman that hit their first home run in the first inning? They said on air that there are only 3 total stadiums in the MLB where that would have been a home run.
Yeah.
All the rest, all the 27, 26 other ones that they have.
Back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a crazy stat.
Yeah.
But it goes to the variability of the MLB stadiums, which I think is really cool. H1 is different, and it's all got different stuff.
The Red Sox also all of a sudden hold like 7 postseason records.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're fucking sick. So
Can I also too? I've been meaning to talk to you guys about this, and I'm doing it on live. Can we also be baseball guys?
I want to be.
I want
to be
because fun fact for the listeners. I was a baseball kid back in the day. I had to quit though because of club hockey. Every year the tryouts for high school would be during club hockey, so I never got to try out for high school. But I still played Babe Ruth and all that, and I love baseball.
Yeah.
It was a perfect sport for me because I have good hands and I'm fat and slow. So
didn't they say something? I think you told me this story. Maybe someone else from your town did it. You were like the next John Lester when you played though. Isn't that what they called you?
Well, that was like my nickname when I was in Little League, but then when I got up to like Babe Ruth, like the big leagues, they told me I was the next Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, okay.
Because I also had the mega bat on me.
Yep.
And I was just like pimping things in the apartments right behind the field. But then I had to step away from the game, and I had to go. Who's the guy that played? I had to go Michael Jordan on him.
I was gonna say it's okay. Michael Jordan stepped away too and came back.
Who was that guy? Oh, it's fucking Michael Jordan.
Who was that guy? Oh, it's Chris Rafferty.
So one more hockey piece that I had. I know we're kind of into baseball right now. So I tried to look at the scale of the NHL and find a couple teams that I want to talk about. Pittsburgh was the other one.
Oh yeah.
Pittsburgh playing their first 2 games without Gensel.
Oh my god.
And Crosby and Malkin.
And Crosby. Well, Gensel played the other night, which is why I
for the first 2.
For the first 2 without the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Standouts.
Still no Crosby.
Heinen with 3 goals.
He looks great. He actually does look good.
He looks unbelievable.
He always had it in him, though. As Boston guys, we've got a lot of first-hand looks at him, and he's always had it there. It's always been there.
It was just the thing with Boston was, I think Heinen would have fit that top 6 very well, but we always had a very veteran, what's the word? A strong veteran presence in that top 6, so he never really got a chance to slot in there.
We're not really good with developing young kids. Or not developing, but giving them shots.
Yes.
We're not good with trusting young kids in Boston.
I wouldn't say trusting. I think it's just we have too many staples in that lineup that I don't think they can make the tough decision to put a younger guy in there.
True.
Like with Studnicka, for example, right now, he should be playing in the NHL, but instead he's making AHL teams cry for the second year in a row.
There's no point to it, dude. I don't know how you guys feel about the way your team develops players, but we've talked about Studnicka a lot, and we're like, dude, I don't think it benefits him another year in the A. No. another hot take maybe. I'd rather a kid like that who's already torn up the A, but maybe not perfectly ready to fit in a fourth line, bottom six role. I'd rather him be a healthy scratch and be at practice every day. Black ace him. Be around guys that are professionals and the best in the business, even if you're not playing every game.
Mm-hmm.
But continue.
Yeah, I just want to talk about that team's success. Without their top guys, Crosby, Malkin, things like that. I wanted to bring up Heinen with 3 goals, but then John Marino on the back end too. I was just
going to say that.
4 points, 4 games, goal and 4 assists. Watched a few of his highlights last night, wheeling it around on the power play. Scored a nice goal. So John Marino, Danton Heinen, 2 of my standouts on that team. Yeah. Not a standout, Tristan Jarry. His glove hand is lit. He let in, I think it was, what did they?
I've just never thought that guy was good. He's just.
I thought he was somewhat solid, but I think
good.
I mean, dude.
There's never been a goal in the history of the NHL with a worse glove.
That's what I'm saying.
Glove.
He let in a goal glove hand last night. I don't even know what he was trying to do. Yeah. He fell over trying to make a glove save, onto his glove.
And obviously, a lot of goaltending is all mechanics, and it's a very you got to keep yourself square. Similar to a catcher, you have to keep yourself square. Yes. It's all about mechanics, and obviously, you can't completely commit to one side because you leave another side open. Type thing. But there's a mechanic and there's a poise to it. And this guy, I don't even know why, but that one half side of his body does not follow the other side.
It doesn't work.
I don't understand.
Yes. So I wanted to bring him up as well. I think he's played decent. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it helps having a really, really good team in front of him. But, yeah, Pittsburgh is looking terrifying. I did not think they were going to be this good. I had them in the offs, but I didn't think they would be buzzing this hard without their 2 top guys.
They're just going to get by this, month and a half?
Yeah.
They just got to get by that. Yeah. It's smooth sailing past that. If they can give Malkin and Crosby just above 500.
Give them some breathing room.
Yeah.
But I don't even think they need it because they're crushing it right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's the minimum. That's what they have to do. Yeah. And they're just doing so much that when they come back, dude, the Metro is in trouble, especially with the Islanders being bad, which we have not talked about.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I think will get figured out. I feel like Trotzy is not going to go to a trade. I think he's going to keep it in the room and work around with the room. But they did get a win. They finally got on the win board. I think that's going to be an issue that is going to be resolved quick because that team knows how to get shit done.
I think another thing that we need to address is just the fact that – hold on, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Pineapples.
Excuse me, everybody. Another thing we need to address is the fact that we're 3 games in. We're 4 games in.
Yeah.
This is the first week. Yeah. This is a very, very small sample. You guys both just did the same thing. YouTube, watch it. I think Brett was talking to me about this the other day. Yeah, when we were at Chili's watching the Red Sox.
Yeah.
I want to thank all of you for listening to me when I told you 1,000 times over the summer to watch the YouTube because of that.
Our YouTube views have gone like this, and the listens have gone a little bit down.
Dude,
from
I'll take that.
500 to 450.
Plug it to your mamas. Plug it to your mamas.
What?
Nothing, dude. But yeah, so I want to thank you all for taking my advice. I hope you don't regret it because, again, if you're not watching the YouTube, fucking watch it because you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. What was I saying though? Small sample size.
Yeah, small.
Yep.
This is the first week.
It's not equal 30 yet.
Yeah.
Econ guys.
Exactly. Not a number guy. So it's fun to kind of speculate and talk about. It gives you a lot to talk about in terms of setting expectations for teams. But there's a lot of hockey left.
How about this? We'll tell the listeners. We'll make a deal with the listeners.
Okay.
We won't draw conclusions until we start betting on games.
Yes, which I want to start betting next week.
That's what I think as we all agreed that we're going to give the league about a week or 2 and then see where it goes. And then we'll start betting, and we're going to make us money. We'll make everybody money. And if our bets didn't hit, that's because the league is rigged.
Yeah. Do we want to set the bets and talk about them? Or not set them, but maybe on a
I would say at the end of an episode, we'll all just give our picks for the next day's game because obviously that's
Thursday
for Thursday's game.
Okay.
And then I guess they can go from there because then say if we all give our bets 1 week, people take them, and we'll know if they hit or not. Then we'll see who's hot.
Yeah.
Who has the flame emoji above their head, and who has the ice cold emoji above their head.
Yeah.
And then who has the neutral emoji above their head.
Should we pick a neutral between the three of us? Should we pick a neutral like sports book? I do DraftKings.
Maybe I use a bookie from back home.
That's true.
So I don't know. I don't know if I haven't bet since last season. So
okay. All right.
I don't know.
Talk about
I'll
that.
figure that out though. But maybe DraftKings will be the.
I think that's the most consistent. The most.
Let's do DraftKings and get a sponsorship by them.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I know Missing Curfew does that, but they're not a podcast anymore because I canceled them. I canceled their pod because there can only be one.
Okay.
So I'm coming for Spin Chicklets next.
All right.
It'll be us.
That's a tall task.
I'm gonna talk a glass of water.
Half full.
YouTube. Okay.
Oh no.
Do we want to
Die?
do our picks for the week? You want to go back to that?
Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
No, I wasn't either.
For
But
betting?
No. Like, pick the teams and stuff.
Oh. I want to do that next week.
We'll do that next week?
Yeah.
All right. I just thought about it. I completely forgot.
Oh my god, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
All right. Well, we'll bring that back next week.
Dude, frick yes.
Frick yes.
Dude,
Big things coming.
Buddy Pass is back.
Yeah, it is.
And we did leave technically, but we're back.
No, we didn't leave. We just
went on leave.
Yes.
We went on pregnancy leave.
Mm-hmm.
We had a big pod baby.
Okay. All right.
And his name is Bobby Davis.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Everybody, thank you for coming back to Buddy Pass Podcast. Episode 41 is now concluded. Next week, we'll see you at the same time, same hour, same day.
Is this ASMR? Okay, that's bad.
Brett, I'm going to fucking kill you if you ever do that again and ruin my outro. Outro is...
Wait, whisper it. Do ASMR.
Can they hear it if we whisper?
No, come up closer. Okay, now let's do it.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
No, you have to whisper.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Buddy Pass Podcast, episode 41, presented to you by the Massive Perspective. We'll see you next week, same time, same hour. Peace, everybody. Bye. Love you.